and for Alan Greer as well. For Buffalo, home runs by Tung Sahur, Homer Slamson, and Itsumi Mayo, because we need more Mayo. They all got home runs in this one. For the pitching, Sahur went 3 for 4 in this one as well. Sorry, I got a 7th Down syndrome. Pitching. For pitching, just trying to get through this. Pitching, gotta scroll. All right, there we go. Juicy Jumbo picking up the win, 2 earned runs over 5 in the third. Ernest Haddock picking up the loss. Your player of the game is Tung Sahur.
Alright, next up we have the Outer Banks Aviators defeating the Vancouver Vandals 5-3. Vandals put up 3 in the top of the 8th, trying to come back into this one but unable to do so. 3 hits, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored for Curtis Jones. Angel de la Fuerte goes 3 for 5 for Outer Banks. For Vancouver, Horishikash gets 3 hits and McLovin Jr. gets a couple. Laura will take the loss. King gets the win for Outer Banks, 6.1 shutout innings. Martina the save. Laura will take the loss. Curtis Jones, your player of the game for this one.
You're really going to give me this one, aren't you? Aren't you?
Vaseline
pitches, and we can't get a freaking run. We can't get a freaking hit. You're really going to make me call this one? All right, Vaseline was on the mound. We lose 8-0. That's my player, by the way. We lose 8-0. I got nothing to say here. Providence got home runs by Summers, Mayfield, and Quake. That's all I gotta say. I don't know about the pitching. Whoever Providence threw, they won. Pitching, yeah, that's what I thought. I got nothing to say. Krabby Pebbles is your player of the game. 7 Ks. Whatever. That's all I gotta say. I think I'm at 60 losses now, career. I'm gonna hit 100. It's gonna happen.
Next up, Rougarou 5-1 over the Apex. Rougarou reached 20 wins on the season, 10-6 on the hits column, 2 hits and 1 RBI each for Love, Yerdong, and Lefebvre for New Orleans. For Indianapolis, a 2-for-3 day for Geisel, and Stewart gets an RBI. Let's see. Okay. Smithius will take the loss. Eschleman III gets the win. And the player of the game will be Brian Eschleman, only 1 earned run given up over 7.1 innings pitched total.
All right. Death Valley, on a happier note, 7-3 over the Detroit Demons. It's fun for Death Valley. Days for Montalban, Engel, Stell, and Healer. Stell. That's what I was told. 4 RBIs for Stell in this one. Montalban, Stell both got home runs as well for Death Valley. For Detroit, home run by Biff Slamis, 2 for 4 day for Zach Johnson in the third. For the pitching, a whole lot to write home out there. Guy Rousey picking up the win, 10 Ks in this one to get to 5-4, and Goaty McGoatface 11 Ks in the loss for this one, but still picking up the player of the game.
And next up, Lunar Base defeats the Cancun Toros 6-5 with a 4-run bottom of the 9th. Walk-off 2-run single by Paulie Wag, looks like, to win the ball game. A 3-for-3 day for Wag with 2 RBIs. Justice goes 2 for 4, scoring twice. For Cancun, 2 hits each for O'Malrain and Beatty, while Cito goes 3 for 4 with 3 ribbies. Loss goes to Justice. Woohoo blows the save, and Aoife Carter will get the win, improving to 3-1. 3 scoreless innings in relief. Ejecto Cito will be your player of the game for this one.
All right, Sea Serpents pick up a win, even though Nashville is pushing hard in the 9th. 5-4. Majira McQueen's going to pick up the win in this one. For Seattle, who finally got a win to get to 12-26, 2 for 4 day for Pass. 4 other players got a hit in this one. King Loke gets a home run number 4 as well. Nashville home run number, it looks like 8 for Ford Lincoln Mercury in this one, 4 RBI. Mercury, yes. The RBI and the pitching. Pass gets 2 stolen bases for 35. McQueen gets 6 and 4 with the win, 1 earned over 8. Treadwell the save. Mac John picking up the loss. The game is Majira McQueen.
Majira McQueen, 1 win away from 100 on the career. They probably won't get it this stream, but possibly next stream. That will finish off the majors for June 8th. So we will go ahead and advance the day, save the game, and go ahead and quick sim the 9th. We have a quick sim for both the 9th and the 10th. We'll start things off by exporting the box scores, and then we'll go through them real quick. Okay, there's that, and now we go. Starting off with the Providence Crabs defeating the Boise Raptors 3-1 the final, 12 hits to 6. We have 3 hits, 1 RBI for Seymour Baltz, and 2 hits, 1 RBI each for Quake and Pants. For Boise, 2 hits for Dawson the third, and for Cal Jr. gets a home run in the 5th inning. Mello Jr. takes the loss. Iceman will get a win, 1 earned run over 7 innings pitched, 10 Ks. Cologne gets their 10th save of the season, and Iceman will be your player of the game for this one. Oh, wow.
Here, can you hear me?
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
All right. If you can all hear me, here we go.
Yeah, you're good.
Sloss gets 6 in the top of the 9th to win this 12-7 for San Antonio. Multiple hit days for many players. Many players. A 4 RBI day for Laramie. 2 for Pete Duckley Jr. Home run number 8 by Laramie in this one as well. A lot of hits here. 3 for 5 for Turd Ferguson. 3 for 3 for Les Scoden, including 3 runs. I hope somebody can hear me. 2 for 5 for Duckley. I don't know how I'm coming in. Homer number 7. Homer Slamson, 3 for 5, 3 RBI. For the pitching. Oh, cool. Okay, you can hear me. All right. So, car crash getting the victory at the end of this game with no earned over 2. And Barto Colon, lone save, and Robodiddle getting the loss. Your player of the game is Les Scoden with that 3 for 3 day.
Yeah, sorry, you're coming in a little bit staticky, like cutting in and out. Like there are periods of time where I can hear you fine, and then all of a sudden it's like really garbled, and it just like doesn't come through all that well for a bit. I don't know what's going on.
500 a month for it. Paying 500 a month.
Try disconnecting and reconnecting, maybe.
For internet service, I should be coming in better.
Try disconnecting and reconnecting real quick and see if that happens. In the meantime, Outer Banks Aviators 7-6 over the Vancouver Vandals. We have 14 hits to 13. 3 hits each for both Bazooka Slow and Angel De La Fuerte. Julio Ruiz Jr. goes 2 for 5 with 2 runs. Vancouver 3 hits, 2 RBIs for Atlas Slugs. 2 hits, 2 RBIs for Jet Fuel. The loss goes to Abassi. The win goes to Shigeno. Mickey Martino blows the save, and Atlas Slugs will be your player of the game for this one.
Can you hear me at all?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hear me whatsoever?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
500 a month for internet service. What?
Okay. We're just gonna keep going then. 6-5 victory for the Pathfinders over the Voyagers. 4 runs in the bottom of the ninth for the Voyagers as they try to come back. 3 hits, 2 RBIs for Brian Payne. 2 hits for Devontae Moore. Von Cristo has 2 runs and an RBI. For Toronto, an RBI for Drome, 2 RBIs for Mortimer Dog, and 2 for 4 day for Cameron Squires. Adkins takes the loss. Benico gets the win. That's their 100th win on the career. Congratulations to Jim and Benico for reaching that milestone. With 5.1 shutout innings, they get the win. J.Y. Park gets the save. Benico, your player of the game. Right. Next up, a 5-4 walk-off win for the Apex. 2 runs in the bottom of the ninth to win it over the Rougarou. 2 RBIs each for Brent Goldberg and Edward McKinley. 3 hits each for Geisel and Santos Garcia. For New Orleans, 2 hit day for Boucher, Johnson, and McTator. 3 RBIs for Johnson. Stevens gets the win, and Nasir will take the loss. Flop Quads, your player of the game. Okay, next up, 10-1 victory for the Death Valley Scorpions over the Demons. We have a 2-hit day with 1 RBI for Shizuka, 2 hits for Slamus. For Death Valley, 4 RBIs for Launch Angle, 3 RBIs each for Stell, and Eucliffe. Eucliffe finally gets a hit after going scoreless in their first 5 games of the stream. 3 for 5 today for Eucliffe, 4 for 5 for Stell. Sluggerton goes 2 for 4. Side Duck gets the win, 7 shutout innings. LeBeau takes the loss. Stell, your player of the game for this one. Lunar Base 6-1 over the Cancun Toros, 11 hits to 4. 3 for 4 day for Durian Crag with 2 RBIs. Narakami 2 RBIs as well. First goes 2 for 4. For Cancun, the sole RBI coming from Ejectocito's solo home run. Kingdom gets the win, 7.2 innings pitched, only 1 earned run given up. Muffin gets the save. Lee will take the loss, and Animal Kingdom will be your player of the game on the great start on the mound. And last but not least, the Seattle Sea Serpents defeat the Nashville Stars. 8-5 is the final. 3 RBIs for Bobby Briggs, the third baseman for Nashville. For Seattle, 3 for 5 day with 2 RBIs for both Gator McGraw and Arson Judge, the DH. Jim Hawkins also adds a couple of RBIs. Ivy DeVries takes the win, Treadwell the save, and Conn will take the loss. Gator McGraw will be your player of the game for this one. Let's see. Just a quick check for milestone stuff. Nothing there. That's not reachable. And then we didn't have anything there. Cool. All right. Moving on to the minor leagues. We have the State College Swifties defeating the Firehawks 1-0. They scored once in the second, never looked back. The sole RBI coming from Von Muy Caliente. Everyone else scatters 10 hits among the two teams. Tattersall gets the win, 5.1 shutout innings. Jang the save. Keelhaul the loss. Ingrid Keelhaul, your player of the game for this one. Florida Flamingos 5-1 over the Kansas City Hepcats. 2 hits, 1 RBI for Creek. 2 hits each for St. John, Croker, and Took. For Florida, 2 hits, 1 RBI for Spencer. 2 hits, 2 RBI for Shoelace. And 2 hits, 1 RBI for Thunder. Bubba gets the win in relief, 2.2 shutout innings after a quality start from Lala D. Nutting, 6.1 innings, only 1 earned run. Great start from them as well. The player of the game is going to be Lala D, 6.1 innings. They had literally the exact same line score as Nutting. 6.1 innings, 8 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, except D had 1 extra walk. That's it. And somehow Lala D got the player of the game over Nutting. I guess because they're on the winning team. I guess that works. Next up, Kingpins over the Bears, 3-2 the final. We have 2 hits, 2 RBIs from Femhausen, 2 hits, 1 RBI from King. For Bruce City, 3 hits each for the 3 batters at the top of the lineup. Newts, Big Boy, and Stitcherson, all with 3 RBIs. Newts and Stitcherson each with 1 RBI as well. Slick Fingers, a great day on the mound. 2 runs over 7.1 innings pitched. Rich will get the win. The Pabs takes the loss, and Zaxby Chan will be your player of the game. 2 runs over 7.1 innings pitched.
I'm back now.
Alrighty. You want to take the next one?
All right. Wheelers over the Armadillos 7-5. In this one, Everybody gets a hit for Anchorage except for Barnum in this one. Home runs only by DeBlow in this one, and by and Amarillo has multiple hit days by Delvecchio, DeGoat, Park, O'Ray, and on your left, they all got multiple hit days. Park and O'Ray both with home runs in this one. And your winning pitcher is Damra, who goes 5 2/3, 5 earned. The loss goes to Komatsu. Your player of the game is Zodiac, turned over 5 innings pitched in relief for Amarillo. That's a weird player of the game.
And last but not least, the Puerto Rico Zombies, a 2-1 victory over the Louisville Lemurs. 3 for 4 day with 1 RBI for Mexicano. For Louisville, 2 for 3 for Johnson Johnson, and an RBI for Love. DeNostradam takes the loss, Healer the win, and Mitt will get the save. Muffin Healer, your player of the game for this one, 6.1 shutout innings on the start for Puerto Rico. We'll advance the day to June 10th, which is also a quick sim day because it's a travel day for both teams. So we advance the day one more time to June 11th, where we will have our final streamed game of the sim. And that will be Cancun Toros, 24-15 on the season, versus the Seattle Sea Serpents. Now, the Toros do struggle on the road, 7-11, which means they are, 17 and 4 at home? Wow. So the Toros...
The Serpents are 5-13 at home.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, they're 8-13 on the road, so they're only a little bit better on the road, but... yeah, the Toros really prefer to be at home. But they'll send Samuel Smoltz to the mound here in Seattle against Archie Richards for the Sea Serpents. Archie Richards looking for their first win of the season. And the head-to-head is showing a very favorable matchup for the Cancun Toros. We don't have any milestones to keep an eye out for in this ball game. So I think we're just going to head on into it. Gnome Child, Miles Meredith, and Napoleon Solo going to be the due up here against Archie Richards. Any last minute thoughts?
Cancun's a huge favorite here.
Yeah, I would say so. Any last minute thoughts before we get on into this one, Lonestarr? Or...
Just pray for Nazbase and the Sea Serpents and Loves.
Yeah, they're gonna need quite a bit of help here in this one to pull off a win. But as you said earlier in the stream, we've seen crazier upsets happen. So let's find out what happens. Child, Meredith, and Solo do up against Archie Richards here to kick things off in our final streamed game of the day. Let's go ahead and adjust that camera angle here. That's not the angle that we want. It'd be a fun one to watch though, or pretend to watch. And then, there we go. Perfect. Welcome to Seattle, the Aquadome. We are heading on into it with Archie Richards on the bump. Deep drive to right field, and on the second pitch of the ball game, that is going to be a solo shot for Gnome Child, their 4th home run of the season. Now, every member of the Toros has at least 4 home runs on the season. If Child homers again, everyone will have at least 5. Meredith gets on board with a triple, so we have home run triple to start the game. And that will bring up Napoleon Solo. Already, Archie Richards showing signs of struggle. Deep drive to the left center field. Napoleon Solo goes yard. So we have home run triple home run. The slugging percentage for Cancun is going up steadily here. And as Victor Cortez, scorcher down the line and right. That's going to be a double. Home run, triple, home run, double. Bringing up Tiernan O'Malrain. How does Cortez already have 17 home runs? That's insane. What the heck was that ball? Did we turn on bouncy ground? Ground rule double. That one ricocheted to the left. Ground rule double, and now a single by Beatty. So home run, triple, home run, double, double, single. It's 4-0, and now a double play grounded to by Brolina finally gets 2 outs on the board. Griffin Stone to the plate. And it's going to be a walk drawn, bringing up Ejecto Cito. Well, the Toros bat around in the first inning. No, a foul out to the first baseman will end the inning. So every Toro gets at least one at-bat in the inning. 5 runs total. A couple of home runs from Gnome Child and Napoleon Solo. Put the Toros up 5-0. Bookie Metz draws a walk against Samuel Smoltz. And now a base hit into left field for pass. It's going to be a double. We have second and third for Jim Hawkins. Now, as I mentioned with Doc Holliday earlier on in the sim, it's got to feel great coming in with this massive of a lead already into the first before you even toe the rubber for the first time. But Sam